For months, life may have felt like it was standing still, plans delayed, emotions heavy, an unshakable feeling of being stuck. But now, the universe is shifting, and a powerful force is breaking through the stagnation. On February 6, 2025, Uranus, the planet of chaos, transformation, and revolution, finally moves direct in Taurus. And when Uranus moves, it does not ask, it disrupts. Are you ready for the shift? Jobs, relationships, routines, and beliefs, nothing is off limits. The very foundation of your life may feel unstable, but this is not destruction. It's liberation. What was stuck will now move at lightning speed. Doors you thought were closed forever will suddenly reopen. But be warned, this energy does not tolerate hesitation. The choices you make now will set the course for years to come. This is your moment. Will you recognize the signs, embrace the change, and step into the future waiting for you? Or will you resist, clinging to the past, only to be forced into transformation later? The universe is testing you, and the time to decide is now. For months, it may have felt as if life was on repeat. Same struggles, same obstacles, the same unanswered questions. But now, the universe is shifting, shaking the very foundation of reality. Uranus, the celestial force of sudden change and innovation, is finally moving direct in Taurus, a sign known for its stability and resistance to change. This isn't just an astrological update, it's a cosmic disruption, a force strong enough to shatter stagnation and set you free from the patterns that have kept you stuck. If you've been waiting for a sign, feeling as if the universe has been eerily silent, this is your moment of awakening. Taurus, the sign of structure and security, is now colliding with the rebellious energy of Uranus. Imagine an earthquake cracking through the ground beneath your feet. What was once solid and dependable may no longer feel the same. The comfort zones you've clung to might begin to feel suffocating. The routines that once gave you stability may now feel like chains. Uranus is here to remind you. Growth does not happen in comfort, and transformation requires the courage to let go of what no longer serves you. This shift isn't just about external change, it's a deep internal awakening. Thoughts that were once suppressed will rise to the surface. Restless energy will take over, pushing you toward new possibilities. This is a cosmic permission slip to break free from the old and embrace the unknown. The universe is speaking in ways that can no longer be ignored, through intuition, synchronicities, and an unshakable feeling that something big is coming. The question is, will you listen? Uranus does not whisper, it shakes. When this planet moves, it does so with force, dismantling what no longer serves you, whether you're ready or not. The stability you once relied on, your job, your relationships, your daily routine, may suddenly feel fragile, unfamiliar, or even completely unrecognizable. This isn't just a random disturbance, it's a cosmic wake-up call. The universe is nudging, or perhaps shoving, you towards something new. If you've been clinging to outdated structures or resisting change, this energy will make it impossible to ignore. Taurus, a sign deeply rooted in comfort and material stability, is now being electrified by Uranus's unpredictable force. What once felt safe may now feel limiting. What once seemed like a clear path may suddenly dissolve, forcing you to reconsider everything. But here's the paradox. While this energy may feel unsettling, it is not here to destroy. It is here to liberate. If you've been waiting for the right moment to change careers, relocate, or embrace a new mindset, this planetary shift is your sign. The time for hesitation is over. This transformation isn't just external, it's an inner revolution. You may feel an unexpected urgency to question your beliefs, your purpose, and your true desires. What have you been tolerating for too long? What dreams have you been suppressing? Uranus is stripping away the illusions, revealing truths you can no longer ignore. Whether this shift arrives as an opportunity, an epiphany, or a crisis, one thing is certain: it's time to embrace the unknown. Change is no longer optional, it's inevitable. The universe rarely announces transformation with grand gestures. Instead, it moves through the unexpected, the uncanny, the moments that seem too bizarre to be coincidence. This is how Uranus operates, through disruption, synchronicity, and sudden shifts that defy logic. You might receive an offer that seems too random to be real, reconnect with someone from your past, or feel an overwhelming urge to change direction overnight. These moments are not accidents. They are invitations. The universe is speaking through them, nudging you toward. Many will dismiss these signs, clinging to comfort and familiarity. They'll rationalize away the urge to take a leap, convincing themselves it's not the right time. But Uranus does not wait. If you ignore the call to change, it will grow louder, more disruptive, until you have no choice but to act. The key is not to fear the unknown, but to recognize that within chaos lies opportunity. Sometimes what appears as a breakdown is actually a breakthrough in disguise. This is your moment of choice. Embrace the shift or resist it. The more you trust the unfolding process, the easier the transition will be. Those who welcome the unexpected with open arms will find themselves on a path they never imagined, but one that was always meant for them. The universe is rearranging your life in ways you may not yet understand. But one thing is clear: nothing will be the same after this. Will you step into the unknown or fight against the tide? The answer will shape your future. The body is often the first to sense what the mind has yet to understand. As Uranus moves direct, its energy pulses through your nervous system, disrupting your usual rhythm. You may find yourself lying awake at night, thoughts racing like a storm. One moment, you're energized and inspired, ready to take action. The next, you're drained, struggling to focus. This isn't just stress or overthinking, this is the physical response to transformation. Your body is adjusting to an energetic shift, preparing you for what's to come. Restlessness, dizziness, and sudden mood swings are common during times of cosmic realignment. You may feel an unshakable sense that something big is about to happen, even if you can't define it yet. Some will experience bursts of creativity, flooded with ideas they can't contain. Others will feel like they're running on empty, as if their soul is recalibrating before a massive leap forward. These sensations are not random, they are signs. The body's way of processing change before it fully manifests in your external reality. Instead of resisting these shifts, lean into them. If your mind is restless, write down your thoughts. If your energy is fluctuating, allow yourself moments of stillness. Uranus is rewiring your perception, preparing you for a breakthrough that cannot be undone. The key is awareness. Recognizing that what you're experiencing isn't just fatigue or unease, but a deeper, unseen transformation at work. The universe is speaking through your very being. Are you listening? For months, it may have felt like life was stuck in slow motion, plans delayed, opportunities slipping through your fingers, progress grinding to a halt. But now, the energy shifts. Uranus moving direct in Taurus is like a bolt of lightning striking stagnant waters, forcing movement where there was none. What once seemed impossible will suddenly gain momentum. The job you thought was lost could come back. A long-forgotten dream could resurface. The universe is clearing blockages, opening pathways you didn't even know existed. The question is, are you ready to walk through the door? This surge of energy will feel exhilarating for some and overwhelming for others. Things will move fast, sometimes too fast to process. One moment, you're standing at a crossroads, uncertain of the next step. The next, events are unfolding so rapidly that hesitation is no longer an option. This is the nature of Uranus. It does not wait, and it does not slow down for those who are afraid to take risks. If you've been longing for a breakthrough, this is it. But breakthroughs require action. Some will seize this moment, stepping boldly into the unknown, trusting that the universe is guiding them. Others will cling to what's familiar, fearing what change might bring. But make no mistake, this energy does not allow stagnation. Whether you take control of the shift or resist it, change is coming. The difference is in how you experience it, as an exciting new beginning or as a chaotic force dragging you forward. The choice is yours, but the window of opportunity will not stay open forever. Will you leap? or will you let fear hold you back? Change is a choice until it isn't. For those who have resisted transformation, ignoring the signs and clinging to the past, Uranus has a way of forcing movement. Jobs that no longer serve you may end without warning. Relationships built on shaky foundations may collapse overnight. Life as you knew it could shift in an instant, leaving you standing in the wreckage of what was. But this is not punishment. It is redirection. The universe does not destroy for the sake of destruction. It clears the path for something better. The more you resist, the harder the lesson will be. When the ground beneath you crumbles, fear may tempt you to hold on even tighter, to fight against the current and try to rebuild the old. But Uranus does not work that way. It is the great disruptor, the force that removes anything that keeps you small. If your world is being shaken, ask yourself, what am I afraid to let go of? What am I refusing to see? Chaos is often the language of the universe, a way of breaking down illusions so that truth can emerge. In moments of upheaval, you have a choice. Fight what is happening, or trust that something greater is unfolding. The hardest lessons are often the ones that set us free. What seems like loss now may be the gateway to a future you never imagined. Uranus is guiding you toward growth, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. So, will you surrender to the transformation and step into your power, or will you hold on to the past until the universe forces your hand? The choice is always yours, but change is no longer optional. Everything you once considered stable, your routines, your finances, your deeply held beliefs, may now feel uncertain, fragile, even unreliable. This is not a coincidence. Uranus is here to shake the very foundation of your existence, forcing you to question what you've been blindly trusting. Have you built your life on solid ground, or have you been operating on autopilot, assuming things would always stay the same? This is the final test. Are you truly in control, or have you surrendered that control without realizing it? Many will feel an unsettling sense of instability during this time. The job that felt secure may no longer be guaranteed. Financial plans that seemed foolproof may suddenly need re-evaluation. Relationships that have been running on routine may be tested in ways you didn't expect. But this discomfort is not meant to break you. It's meant to wake you up. Uranus disrupts anything built on illusion, forcing you to confront what is real and what is not. If you've been living a life that no longer aligns with your truth, this is the moment the universe demands change. This is your opportunity to take back control. Instead of resisting the shake-up, ask yourself, what needs to evolve? Where have I been avoiding the truth? Uranus isn't here to punish, it's here to liberate. It is showing you where you've become complacent, where you've settled for less than what you deserve. If your world feels unstable, take it as a sign that something greater is trying to emerge. The question is, will you take charge and rebuild with purpose? Or will you cling to a foundation that was never truly solid to begin with? Not all transformations arrive with thunder and lightning. Some come as a whisper, a nudge, a quiet but persistent feeling that something needs to change. This is how Uranus works, through the seemingly ordinary moments that, when recognized, can alter the course of your life. A phone call from an unexpected person, a random opportunity that feels oddly significant, an unshakable urge to take a risk you've never considered before. These are not coincidences. They are invitations. But only those who are truly awake will recognize them for what they are. Many will overlook these signs, dismissing them as random events, too preoccupied with routine to notice the universe speaking directly to them. They will ignore the gut feeling pushing them towards something greater, convincing themselves it's just their imagination. But those who listen, who trust that inner voice, will step onto an entirely new path. A single decision, a moment of courage, could shift everything. The universe does not force transformation upon those who are willing to embrace it. It simply offers the door. The choice to walk through it is yours. This is the test Uranus presents. Will you trust what you cannot yet see? The opportunities that arise now may not be obvious at first, They may seem small, insignificant, or even absurd, but for those who have the wisdom to recognize them, they hold the power to change everything. Stay open, pay attention. The universe is always speaking, you just have to listen. The universe is offering you a rare moment, a crossroads where your choices carry more weight than ever before. This is not just another day, another decision. The energy of Uranus moving direct is setting events into motion that will ripple far into the future. What you choose now, whether to embrace change or resist it, will shape the years ahead. There will be no rewinding, no second chances to make the same decision under these exact conditions. This moment will not come again. The question is, will you seize it? Fear may whisper that it's safer to stay where you are, to hold on to the familiar rather than risk the unknown. But deep down, you already know the truth. Staying still is not truly safe. The world around you is shifting, and clinging to the past will only create struggle. Growth demands courage, and stepping into the unknown requires faith, not just in the universe, but in yourself. The comfort you're afraid to leave behind may be the very thing keeping you from the life you were meant to live. So, what will it be? Will you remain in place, bound by fear and hesitation? Or will you take the leap, trusting that the path unfolding before you is leading somewhere greater than you could ever imagine? The universe has opened a door. Step through it while you still can.